What's up, y'all? It's one half of the 404 Heelz here. My oofs is not here today. We're trying something new right now. He's more the AEW guy. I'm more the WWE guy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of review the WWE, put them out as soon as possible, get the content to you ASAP, because I feel like that's what's missing. Y'all need it. You're waiting a whole week for SmackDown, basically. Then I'm gonna do the Raw. He's gonna do Collision, and then he's gonna finish it up with Dynamite. And then on Thursdays we're gonna meet, and we're gonna do a collective show where he brings his AEW what he likes the most, and I'm gonna bring my WWE what I like the most. Maybe do like some matches of the week, moments of the week, heels of the week, and just do like. So we're giving y'all a WWE show, an AEW show, and then for that small percentage of people, which we're really the part of, we're going to give you the show for both of them. Both of them. But, like I said last night with SmackDown, we're giving y'all this content as early as possible. I hope y'all like my little makeshift table I got right here. You know, I got the apple juice to keep me loose. But, let's get started. SmackDown on Friday the 13th. Crazy. But it's going to start off with a new little intro. Kind of nice. I like it. Show Jade Cargill, Bianca, Logan Paul, who's going to be more of a factor next year from what I'm told from him on his podcast. But we get the new logo. It's cool. We get the chief concept operator come out, the game Triple H. He comes out, does a huge little intro. Are you ready? Oh, yeah, by the way, I got my notebook right here, baby. I got my notes. I'm coming correct. I don't want to miss nothing. I still might miss some stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But we get a huge intro. He says, "Are you ready?" And we are ready. We're ready for this. It's the first episode on USA. Sorry, I bank with USAA. But it's the first episode on USA. We all thought it was going to be 3 hours. It was crazy. We all thought. We were like, oh, it's 3 hours. We thought. We all got hosed, y'all. It was only 2 hours. I don't think they're making it 3 hours. That shit's out the window. It's not happening for right now. Raw is, apparently, from what we hear, going down to 2 hours, I believe October 7th, right around my birthday. I believe that's the Monday after Bad Blood. Yes, Monday after Bad Blood. I'll be in New York for Bad Blood. Not in Atlanta, unfortunately. Let me know if there's any bars to watch the game. So then we get the main event, but we get it first, I guess. We don't know what's going to happen in the main event. We don't even know. We don't know what the main event match is yet. We later come to find out it's Andrade and Carmelo 3. But we get a main event segment. But this is the main event match, but they do it first. Cody, I don't think he's losing steam with fans. It's a steel cage match, him versus Solo. Cody gets a huge pop when he comes out. Huge pop. I don't think he's losing steam with fans. What do y'all think? I don't think he is. I think fans are divided like I am. Like, I'm a huge Roman fan and I'm a huge Cody fan. And I like to root for both. But if I have to choose, I think I'm going to lean towards Roman. Like, I think most of y'all will. I think that's it. So we get Cody opens a lot of matches, I think. And I don't think he minds it. I think he likes just starting the show strong. I don't think he thinks it's disrespect or anything like a lot of people on the internet are saying. So he opens a lot of matches. Solo comes out, doesn't have the same aura as maybe a Jacob Fatu or a Roman Reigns, of course. Not even close. But I would say Cody did most of the heavy lift in this match. Like, Solo took some big bumps and stuff, yeah, but like, Cody did a cutter off the cage. Huge cutter off the cage. Cody does crossbody off the cage. Cody's the one that gets slam bombed into the cage. So Cody's the one who was bleeding first. It was crazy, but I really, really love the match. We're going to have to see what AEW does this week, but right now, this is the match of the week by far. And then if you add what happens at the end, even more of match of the week if you have what happens at the end. Because what happens at the end, Cody gets the win. He tries escaping. Solo hits him back with the cage door. He falls back in the cage. Solo goes for the old Samoan spike. Cody reverses it. 1 crossroad needed, not 3. Only 1. Crazy. Sometimes he uses 3, sometimes he uses 2, sometimes he uses 1. This time only 1 crossroads. I don't know what the superpower is. Maybe Roman needs 3, Solo only needs 1. Maybe that's kind of like a shot at Solo. I don't know. But we get him, Solo, we get Cody basically sitting over Solo Sikoa saying, that's it. No more. No more. He's saying he's done with the bloodline. He's done with them. He's over it. Does he deserve to be over them? Probably, but they make him more relevant than ever. Even this bloodline is better than any other story I think he's done right now. The first Solo kind of story, this one, a lot better. So, then we get the Bloodline 2.0 climbing the cages. We get them climbing. We get Jacob. We get Botched. We get Tama Tonga. They're climbing the cage. Solo jumps up, spikes Cody. They all jump down, jump on him. Then we get Jacob Fatu, hits him with the 1, 2, the moonsaults. Hits him with it. Solo says, go higher, go higher. Jacob climbs to the top. Boom! OTC music hits, baby. Roman Reigns starts walking back down the ring. Insane. The crowd goes insane. It's an amazing moment. He comes down. Crowd's still going crazy. Walks up the steps. Gets in the cage. Shuts the cage door. Let's go. Shuts the cage door. Jacob, at the time, is climbing over because obviously they're not going to let these two butt heads yet. They're not going to let it happen. So he's climbing over as Roman's walking in. And then we get Tama Tonga bolting at him. Boom, thrown into the turnbuckle. Roman's handling business. Bah, 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 bah. He's about to hit him with the spear. And then Jacob pulls Solo out of the cage. He's like, ooh, Solo's kind of laying on the ground. Jacob and Roman link eyes. Jacob's got the look in his eye. And Roman just says, bring it. Let's go right now. Let's go right now. Jacob Fatu gets an even crazier look in his eye. Starts walking up the steps. Shuts the cage behind him. Starts going crazy. Woo! Starts doing it. Doing his thing. And then Solo pulls him out. We get the moment taken away from us from Solo Sikoa. Then, of course, Botch gets up. His bro gets up. Tama Tonga. They jump Roman. Who comes to save him? Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes hits Tama Tonga with the crossroads, and then Botch gets hit with the spear from Roman. Awesome moment. Awesome way to start the SmackDown on USA. I believe it went like 39 minutes with no commercials, which is huge for SmackDown. That's huge for SmackDown. Maybe it took a little too much time because of what happens next, but great start to the show. I feel like they could have ended the show with this and still accomplished what they wanted to, what happens at the end. But they decided to put this first. Honestly, when this happens, and then we get that little Nick Aldis little interview from Kathy Kelly in the back, I'm like, oh shit. Are we about to get a tag match tonight as the main event? I thought we were going to get Roman and Cody or something tonight at the end of SmackDown. Tell me if y'all thought the same. I thought we were getting a match with Roman tonight. I really did. I was like, they're starting with a bang. They're starting with a banger. I thought it was going to happen. Obviously, that did not happen. We'll talk about it later. But I thought it was going to happen. So then we get Michin versus Piper Niven. I'm telling y'all, it was a quick match. Surprise, shocking win for who won, but I get it. She hasn't won in a while. Maybe needed a win. We didn't even get entrances for this match at all. It was just bing, bang, boom, match over. Michin looked like she was looking for something under the cage. Couldn't find exactly what she was looking for. So she just grabbed one of, I don't know, 25 kendo sticks. I don't know how she missed that. If that is what she was looking for, hit Chelsea with it once and was like, man, and it was it was, I understand we talked about it last week, following up bangers like at All Out. Like it's hard. Apparently, it's hard to follow bangers because you can't always do a banger. I get it. But they followed a banger of an opening segment that ran forever. They had a short segment. Michin surprisingly gets the win. I don't know. Maybe they're setting up like a Friday SmackDown match, like hardcore match between Meechin and Chelsea Green, because Chelsea Green does the unprettier her through the steel can. So maybe they're just setting something up long term. I need a little bit of beer and a little beer time. Just tastes different. You gotta have different. Someone wets the whistle a little bit better than the old apple juice. But yeah, she just looks. It was a quick win. Then we get Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, baby. My favorite tag team right now. I think what the story's building to is going to pay off significantly. They're giving us little seeds to it every week. Not really so much this week. They seem kind of on page, back to being BFFs. But they come out. Then KO comes out, my boy Kevin Owens. And then we're waiting for a partner. And then we see this man in some light turquoise pink trunks, hairy back, hairy chest. This man looks in shape, but I'm like, who is this guy? We don't know who this guy is. He gets to the ring, like, who's his partner? And KO's like, my partner couldn't make it here. His travel, he got delayed, blah, blah, blah. This is Ricky. This is my partner. Well, he doesn't know his name. He has to say, but this is my partner. He's like, fine. And then he asks him, he's like, and this is Ricky. And what does the WWE crowd start doing? Let's go, Ricky chants. Ricky, let's go, Ricky, Ricky, Ricky. Then we see one of the production people run over to the ring. It's a ruse. They're like, oh, he's made it. He's here. It's here. And then, boom. Randy Orton's music hit, just like everyone suspected. I thought they would switch it up and maybe not have Randy, but I guess Randy did have a little bit of a break right there, so you had to bring him back. That's cool. I just thought they would switch it up a little bit. It was a great tag team match. It meant nothing. It was just a fun, playful storyline to kind of intermingle Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, all that. So that's what we got. But the ending to the match was just good times. It wasn't the greatest finish of all time. It was just good times. We get the Randy Orton finish. We get Randy setting up Grayson to do the old turnbuckle or the ropes DDT. And then here comes Austin Theory. Kevin Owens interjects. Boom! He gets him on the ropes for the DDT. Bam! Austin Theory gets the DDT. Grayson Waller gets the DDT. And they're both like, KO stands up and they're both like, ah. And then they do the turnaround. Boom! On the ground. Boom! On the ground. Boom! The Viper is coiling up. And then they both stand up. And I honestly thought for a second, I thought KO was going to hit him with the RKO. But he didn't hit him with the RKO. He hit him with the stunner. And he did the bounce up stunner like my boy, the Oos doesn't like. That was funny, though. I was like, oh, man, he's going to hate that one, man, right there. But it was just a great overall match. It was kind of like that in between, kind of like, let's get us in between the start of the show, at the end of the show. I know that's speaking very literal because it literally is in between, but it's the in between match. There we get the women's champ, Nia Jax, walking to the ring. Obviously, she's not wrestling. She's not doing much. She's in some lacy dress attire with some heels or some such. And she walks to the ring. She says women fear her. Everyone fears her. Blase, blase. Which I kind of believe. Maybe, you got two women that can be on the roster that are really good in Bianca and Jade. But they're bringing Bailey back out here. So maybe we're getting round two of Bailey. We don't know. Maybe they're just doing this for the tag match this segment sets up. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I don't. I guess we got to see Bailey versus Nia too. But we don't have to. But I guess we are. But it could be Naomi, but maybe not. I don't. Basically Tiffany comes out. Tiffany Stratton, she gets a big pop. A big pop, I feel like. And then, some words, Bailey, Tiffany, Nia, blah, blah, blah. Then Naomi comes out, so we get the 2-on-2. Sets up the match for next week on SmackDown. Tiffy and Nia versus Naomi and Bailey. If Naomi or Bailey gets the pin, whoever gets the pin is the number one contender. Now, if Bailey or Naomi gets pins, whoever loses the match and gets pins has to leave SmackDown and I guess go to Raw. I'm assuming maybe NXT. I don't know. I feel like Tiffy gets the pin on Naomi, and then Tiffany's like, do I get a title shot since I get the pin? Maybe. Maybe they hint at it. I don't know. We've been right about some stuff on this show, like I'll talk about later. Like my boy Steph was right about something. We'll talk about it very soon. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see next week. We'll see. I believe the next match sets up another title match next week on SmackDown. And that is going to be the Andrade versus Melo. We all kind of figured, I kind of wanted a triple threat. Maybe it eventually leads to a triple threat. But this is the fifth match. It's 2-2. Andrade 1-2. Melo 1-2. We don't know this, but it's kind of implied that the winner is basically next in line for the U.S. title. That happens. I would say at the fifth match, the rubber match, the ultimate rubber match, I was expecting more of a banger. And I just feel like maybe because of the last segment, the first segment with Roman, they had to kind of condense the match. We got the classics, the knee slap, all that. We got all that. But like, I feel like out of the five, this might have been the worst one, and it should have been the best one. I don't know, just my opinion. But Andrade does his move. I'm blanking on his name right now, but he does it off, I believe it's the top turnbuckle, maybe the second turnbuckle, but great, and he gets the pin. I thought Melo was going to kick out and they were going to go for another 10 minutes, but I guess they just cut it short. Maybe they had to. Maybe they planned it. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But then LA Knight's music hits and he comes out and he said, you just earned yourself a shot at this belt, but you're going to go out on your back 1, 2, 3, like he says, we'll see. I don't know how long this LA Knight title run's going to last. I can see it lasting quite a long time. I mean, the crowd still goes pretty crazy for him. So I can see it. Then we get a little bit of a backstage segment with Bianca and Jade Cargill. And then, Nia and Tiffany. So maybe, we got Nia and Tiffany tagging up next week. So maybe that establishes them as a tag team. And then maybe they challenge Jade and Bianca and beat Jade and Bianca. Because what team could realistically beat Jade and Bianca? I think that team is Nia and Tiffany. I can believe it. I can believe that. I don't know if y'all can believe that, but I can believe that. I think that's the way they're going. It just came into my mind right now. And then you have Nia. She's going to be a double champion, which when was the last time we saw a champion and a tag champion all rolled into one? Just saying, y'all. Just saying. What do y'all think? I think that might happen, y'all. So then we go to the main events. It's the main event, but there's no event, but there's a little bit of brawling, but not much. But Nick Aldis is in the ring. Roman Reigns music hits again, but it's like the not coming to the ring Roman, but the long coming to the ring Roman. Gets to the stairs. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Gets to the bottom of the stairs. Walks up the stairs. They go to commercial break. But they don't just go to commercial break. Where do they go to, y'all? Where do they go? They go to picture in picture. For Roman just to stand in the ring, y'all. That's insane to me. That is crazy. He just is picture in picture just standing in the ring. Then we get back from picture in picture The music is pumping again, and he hits with the one. And if you look in the back, there's already people with the ones, but then everyone kind of goes with him, which he really, oh man, it was so cool to see. It was cool to see. It was cool to see. He's getting the respect he deserves now. He's getting that push as a babyface. I don't think he goes heel. Gotta say for at least a year and a half, 2 years. You gotta say. You got to say it. I don't think. I mean, the run he's on right now. It's this baby face run. I think it's too good. I think it's too good. They got this man on picture in picture just standing in the ring, y'all. That's crazy. So Nick Aldis, who standing next to Roman, looks bigger than Roman. I know he's wearing a jacket and stuff and a suit. Nick Aldis is cock diesel swole, man. He's a big dude. But Roman says, what does Nick Aldis do? Hands him the contract. We didn't want him to hand him the contract. Hand this man the mic. Roman grabs the contract. He kind of looks at it. He's like, puts his hand back out there again. Nick Aldis does the right thing this time and hands my boy the microphone. Finally, it's been a while. We've had, 3, 4 TV appearances, SummerSlam included. No Mike Roman. Let's hear what he's got to say. Let's see. Also, I will say another prediction that I believe I was right with this shirt. Woo! OTC. Everyone was saying original tribal chief. Even Corey Graves. I believe it was Corey Graves. Corey Graves said original tribal chief. But what did the OTC in the ring say tonight? He did say, I'm the original tribal chief. Now, I'm the only tribal chief. The only tribal chief. That's what I said. Only tribal chief. So, pat myself on the back. DIY style. I was right. Y'all was wrong. AEW fans suck it. But he also says, this is my ring, my show, my WWE. He don't need no help from Cody is what he says. And then what do we hear? Dun, dun, dun. We hear fucking American Nightmares music come out. We get Cody slowly walking out to the ring, selling that Hell in a cage match, Hell in a Keller. Cage match. Cody still getting the woes when he's walking down to the ring, y'all. Still getting them. Still getting them. Good shit, man. I don't think he's losing steam. But when he's not losing steam until Roman's around, then he kind of, it's like a 65-35 crowd chant. I think Roman's a lot less 65-35, I think. When they're in the ring together, I feel like the crowd is 65-35, and then there's 15% of us cheering for both, I guess. I don't know. But he's still getting the woes. Still getting the woes. And what does Cody say? Cody says, you're WWE. You're Ring. Your show. Not anymore. Not since WrestleMania. And the crowd kind of booed a little. The crowd kind of gave a little pushback. They were like, what? What'd you say, bro? It was funny. I liked it a little bit. It was great. Both of them, they get jumped. But, they overcome. It's just, the brothers, Botch and Tamatonga. They overcome. Cody hits the Cody Cutter. And then, Roman hits Tamatonga with a makeshift rock bottom. It was pretty dope. I loved it. Roman moves over. He picks up the contract. He signs the contract. Cody kind of seems like he's conflicted with himself. He's going back and forth. He looks like he's got a lot on his mind. And then what happens? Cody says, and Roman he's like, man, this motherfucker's stealing my move. This man is stealing my move, y'all. But he hands him the contract. Cody signs it. We're getting Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes at Bad Blood. I'll be in New York City, baby. Let me know where to watch it, y'all. Any bars near Manhattan. Insane. Bad Blood, stack card. Atlanta better not disappoint with the crowd noise, y'all. You gotta get hyped up in Atlanta. I will not be there, but y'all gotta get hyped up. I will say this too. Solo, when Cody is conflicted and Roman and Cody are in the ring together, Solo's like, he don't even like you. He don't even like you. He doesn't even like you. And my thing is too, why does Solo want this match? It doesn't seem like if I was Solo Sikoa or Solo Sikoa, I feel like I wouldn't want this match. So why does he want this match? Are we getting Zilla Fatu? Are we getting another Tongan? Are we getting Jimmy back? Does Jimmy come back and go against Roman? We don't know. We got the War Games poster too, y'all. We'll talk about that this week on Thursday on our group show with my boy Steph. But that poster's interesting. That poster's interesting. When does Jimmy return? How does he return? What side is he on? Did he get beaten to submission like he always does? We don't know. It was a great show. It was a great start to USA Network. I'm a huge fan of it. We got Raw coming up on Monday. We'll see what's up. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. My boy Steph will see you this weekend with Collision. We got it going. We'll see how y'all like it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, y'all. Peace.